You have all your, what do you call it?
Huh?
For the side, rivets?
Oh, yeah.
You still have that kit?
Oh, yeah. Well, I bought more.
You did? A lot better reception in here now that I'm connected.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a count to see how many of those have to come out?
Huh? Count?
Yeah, how many are there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Same on the other side?
You gotta lift up all these.
Oh, that's right.
What I did, I set it the same size.
Wonder if they sell this weather stripping as a replacement.
Probably. I assume so. Sure, it's not cheap. It's, dealership. Stealership. You want to do this top part and I'll cut out the rivets on the side? I just want to cut off the rivets on the side.
Hey Brian, there is
Oh, you know what? I gotta grab my bag.
underneath the splitter on the driver's side. Okay.
Yeah, let me grab my bag real quick. Another black SRT. Trackhawk sitting out here. Of course, my bag's on the other side. Awesome. All right. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Chilling. Yeah, I think so. There we go. All right.
Shit back and don't get fuck's sake. Start to piss me off, dude.
Doing all that.
Yeah, camera. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. You guys just started using yesterday. No, it's not Johnny. I mean, Johnny did use it.
See, now I'm torn after seeing the Sorona splitter on the other car. I don't know which one I like more, this one or the other one. It's got the carbon fiber lip on the back now. Well, yeah, if you go on the back, they're right in the middle of the hatch. There's a matching carbon fiber lip from Black Ops. See? Yeah, I'm torn now because I like the way it's just subtle. That in the front, perfect. But we saw a splitter on a Durango yesterday that Sorona does. They're out of Queens, and the way it comes out a little bit farther, it's flat and looks good too. Yeah, that's definitely sharp. It goes well with this front one down here. This is black. That's from Black. That's from Black Ops right there. So this is the headlight that's getting replaced today.
I noticed.
Hey Darren, what's up? Hey, Devin, what's up? We are at Elite Custom Lighting this afternoon. Andrew's getting his Procharged Jeep. He's got a headlight that's got a bad turn signal board, and they're going to quickly replace it. They've already got the headlight ready to go. Just going to show you how quick it is to take the bumper off. Brian here, who's on the bottom, who I always talk about from Elite, is your go-to person for all your lighting needs. He's become a pro at taking these off now. Should only take about 15 minutes to get the bumper off.
Drew, there seems to be a lot less bolts under here than there should be.
There's only 2 less, or 1 less.
What, for the skid plate?
Unless it's freaking tied into this.
There's only 1 less. And that thing.
Oh, yeah, yesterday's turnout was awesome. 55 cars total yesterday.
That thing can come off with the bumper.
Yeah, all these freaking styles are different, man. Because I was doing one the other day, and it has like 8 bolts on the bottom. This one has like 2, and then it's all clips.
Yeah.
Like everything they do with these, with like each year, it seems like the bumper style changed, and nothing was the same. Are you live right now?
Yes, sir. You gotta watch your language now. PG-13. Hey, Kat, what's going on?
Should be just that 110 that's in the wheel.
Hey, Frank, what's going on? Here with these guys this afternoon. Drew's getting his headlight finally swapped out. And then you're going to have to come back to get your the SRT badge wired in. He's got an SRT, illuminated SRT badge on that needs to be wired in. The shop is crowded. Those twin turbo LS going in here. Olds 442. It's gonna be a hell of a build. Oh, and you got these up here too.
Yeah?
Kind of forcing them.
Oh.
Well, I'm not.
Wait. How?
Skinny go.
Just a smile. You got it now.
It's like literally good computers buying it cheap.
Frank, I forgot to do that. Had it in the trunk and I just got so sidetracked I forgot to put the box out. So I think I'm just gonna do it online. On these, what wheels was that? Hold on. He's, breaking up. Oh. Ferrata F2 wheels. Any thoughts on them? Nope. I honestly don't even know them.
Yo, you didn't miss these 2 boxes.
No, I didn't. What's happening again?
Like a surplus business, you know, hard to keep track. You're slinging so much work around, right?
Alright, ready, good?
What's that thing?
It's still updating?
It just stays there.
Yeah, it's got to be a glitch. The software, the guy who
It's all
updated.
I'll message them.
I make sure to specify that. So we have to wait.
Did you see the SDM card? What? The SDM card, all parts from SDM. I found the whole adapter kit. The rear axles, the plates, the rear diff.
Yo, can you grab that other bumper thing? Sit right inside the car. Yeah. Yeah, but I know exactly where.
Get a chance to see how it's mounted on here. Oh, okay. Wow, that's sharp. There's the race intercooler. All nice and painted black. There's the new headlight down there.
What's he getting done?
That's the sucky part about those lights, that when the turn signal goes out, it's the board. You can't. It's ridiculous. You got to cut the headlight open to fix it, or pay $1,400 for a new headlight. That's insane. We had a ballast go bad on one. The dealership wanted $500. I brought it here to Brian. We found one on eBay. Pulled it off, slapped it on. It was done.
And even if I didn't have it on
The ribbons on these things fail also, which is weird.
the Tahoe, I thought it was gonna be, but there's just the other guy that just had put in the HIDs on. Yeah, just press it on at the same time. Upgrade the headlights and everything.
Oh yeah, Cat, $1,000 a piece. I believe it. It's an outrageous price for a headlight swap. We were lucky. MHF _ SRT had a headlight sitting on a shelf, and he sent Brian the turn signal board, and he had to cut open this headlight that I bought off eBay, which was a dud. $600 for a headlight that did not have a working turn signal board. So he had to like tear it apart, rebuild it basically.
You see somewhere. I feel like it's
Is it the motor? Swapping out the washer motor on it real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, take one down.
What's that?
Take one down. Next one.
D1X. The actual HID ballast is around, yep. Yeah, we had to swap a ballast out on one of our headlights. Brian, you remember how much the ballast cost when we did that? It was about $300, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it was about $300 for the ballast. And that is, well, when he flips the headlight around, I'll show you. What's the other part? There's the ballast, and what's the other one on the bottom? Which one's the ballast? This one? That's the ballast. And what was this again?
That's for the, I think your AFS.
Yeah, this is
Controls
this
your
part
AFS.
right here was bad on one of our headlights, and literally he brought it over to him, swapped it out for a fraction of what the dealership wanted. Because remember, they're going to charge you for the part, and they're going to charge you for the labor, and it's going to be astronomical. I think they quoted me over $500 just for fixing it. What's that?
Deepinning tool they got from
Oh, the one you lost?
No, not the one I lost. But it might work. for the record, I do not use
Really like this lip. This is from Black Ops, this carbon fiber lip. That's the way it sits. Curious. Tail lights, you can get those done over at Custom Coatings, paint it. No vinyl. You're not going to see tuck marks with vinyl. Vinyl looks like ass up close. I don't care how well you do it. The cutouts are really good from SRT Ninja, but when you do an entire wrap with vinyl and it's dark, you're going to see creases around here. So when you get up close, it's not going to look really clean. From afar, it looks good. I had them wrapped at one point, but paint is the way to go. Got a Chevelle back there. Yeah, that's really cool. This wing is really nice. This wing accents the front splitter right here. This carbon fiber splitter from Black Ops. It's really nice. Hey, Drew, how long did it take you to mount this?
Oh, it was maybe like 15 minutes.
Did you do it while it was on the
Ground.
on the ground? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually used the box to help hold it up.
Yeah.
That it came in. And it held it right where it needed it.
Wow. I like it. Yeah, it does. Plus, with the back wing, it looks really good. You know.
Yeah. I do want to swap out the top piece so it matches.
The top piece. Which
Yeah,
one's
actually,
that?
The top piece from Black Ops replaces that top piece.
Oh, I know what
And
you're.
then the
I know what he's
mold-
talking about. He's
and
talking
then the
about.
mold is the same as the bid.
He's talking about this piece up here. This whole section that comes off. This is they make a carbon fiber one. I think it extends out a little further too, don't it?
It does a little further, and then it has some body molding to match the mid-spoiler.
Yeah. So this part that he's talking about with your third brake light, you can get this swapped out in carbon fiber, so it'll accent your, I don't know if you call it mid-wing spoiler.
And that back piece, I should have had 2 people. I did it myself.
It's easier to do with 2
lucky
people.
That it came so as centered as it did, but it's definitely don't recommend it with one person.
So while Brian's getting the headlight prepared to be wired up, let's talk about this D1X and what it's running. It's on low boost right now. It's just on 6 PSI. This D1X made 600 horsepower on 93 pump, and it's making 650. That's rear wheel horsepower. It was on a rear wheel dyno jet. 650 on MS 109. Quarter mile, ran an 11.539 with it, and 0 to 60 is like a 3.132. It'll say 3.2 on the EVIC, but that means it's a 3.1 rounded up. Not bad for 6 PSI. That's fast. That's Trackhawk power and Trackhawk times on low boost. And this thing pulls like a son of a bitch, as I found out when we did some 40 rolls. Which will be interesting to see at launch at ACCO in 2 weeks. That'll be freaking badass.
Yeah.
And get some good shots of it. This was installed by HHP down in Smyrna, Delaware. They did a really nice install. And you have the option with the race intercooler. Recommend the race intercooler, but if you're going to get it, you can go black or you can have it in satin finish. Black was to kind of keep it low key when you're pulling up behind somebody that you didn't want them to notice that you had it on there. Until it was too late, and that's when they would notice it. This mark, you'll notice, these things sit real snug. It's just from the hood. It's a custom hood from Sirona. This came from Sirona Designs in Queens, New York. This is their V1 copy, Renegade V1. Joe over at Custom Coatings did the paint. It's not vinyl inserts, that's actual paint. And he also made a custom honeycomb insert because the one that came with it was kind of crappy. That's the only real knock I had on the Sirona hood at the time, was that their center mesh piece that they gave it just wasn't the best mesh that they could have gone with. But you could find this type of material on eBay. They'll sell it as a grill. Got to redo all the wiring.
Yeah, just
Some corrosion.
something like
Brian is a bit of a perfectionist, so when you come here to get some wiring done, he's going to make sure it's nice and clean and everything's tucked away. Even if you tell him, like I did at one time, no, just leave it in there. He's like, nope. He's like, I don't want people seeing it messy. He's going to clean it up nice and neat. These actually light up. These fuel rail covers from American Carcraft. They're connected to, they're on the same module as, where is it? This is the back part of it. That's the illuminated SRT badge from Lighting Trends. I got an idea. I'm standing, so I might as well grab a chair.
Oh, yeah?
What happened?
He said I'll try power cycle on the Blue Ghost model.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, Anthony, back at 15 minutes.
There we go. Oh, better. He already sends you a message back.
Hey, within 15 minutes.
Yeah, I told you, that guy's
On
really...
Sunday.
Yeah, dude, that guy is really on top of his stuff. Brian turned me on to that module. That's probably one of the best Bluetooth modules you can use now. That Blue Ghost. What's it called now? Blue Ghost what?
They still have the regular Blue Ghost, but they have Blue Ghost Light. It's a little bit cheaper, and it just doesn't come with the switch channels.
Right.
I mean, most people don't.
Okay. So does he have an updated actual potted module that he's selling? It's still the same box. He's just putting in a different program, right? Running different software. Just a second. These guys are working on that. Let's see if it's raining out. And it's raining. I don't want to walk away too far from the reception because reception might crap out. Another Jeep SRT out here. It's my vehicle right there. If anybody's thinking about getting any work done, come see Brian here at Elite Custom Lighting. This is what the shop looks like. It's not too far from Fort Dix. If you need all the information, I'll have his information down in the reception or description of this video.
Yeah, see, all right.
I can't wait till they get this up. Look at that.
Hey Drew. Yours is just powered on. Hopefully it does.
What?
Not, I'll try to jump on it.
Oh, what? Blue Ghost?
Did you power it off? Take off the connector, because the guy with the ass, here's the thing I did.
See, he's still locked out because the software is still updating. So yours should still work, Bri, because you haven't updated the software, right?
Are they all the same pin?
Nah, it's just the one he made when he first put it in. It's yours is updating too.
And I've left it on here for like an hour. And I tried it on Wi-Fi, I tried it on normal, I tried it on different Wi-Fi. Well, let me take a picture of them and send that.
Yours is still out too, right? Or is it updating?
That's 0.
Yeah, that's on his end then.
Can we power off the Blue Ghost module?
The coilovers, Cat. I haven't even looked into that, to be honest with you. I'm sorry. I'm distracted from the messages you guys are sending. But no, I haven't thought about that yet, to be honest with you.
He said the power cycle, the module.
Bless you. So he's saying to unpower it and then and that'll start updating again.
Yeah, he said normally that works.
So he needs to unplug it and plug it back in. What? Is that one of the custom wires running into the module?
What's that, 24 gauge wire or 27 gauge?
Fuel rail cover?
I wonder if that might be the demonized.
Was that, why did that pop off?
Demonized wire back there, I believe. Came out of the connector.
Did it?
But it's, I mean,
Not uncommon. I had that happen before. Yeah.
skinny wire. It's like 22 gauge or 24 gauge.
When was the last time you had the demonizer on? Demonizer on a different.
Not like a month ago.
You didn't turn. Don't just turn them on.
Have the demonizers been working?
I haven't really tried them in like a month.
Yeah, they're like the brightest ones on the market right now by Diode Dynamics.
Yeah.
Yeah, their first version.
I saw the guy
Wasn't-
that Durango had them on yesterday.
Yeah, the first version wasn't very good. We had the first version and then it burned out.
Oh,
And
really?
then Diode Dynamics realized that there was an issue, corrected it, and then when they came back with the second version, they made it brighter than everybody else on the market.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Chris, what's going on? That actually happened to me with the first version Bluetooth module I had. Wi-Fi. Remember that little white Wi-Fi box? Yeah, you have to put the wires on the outside. They used to pop out.
Those are the ones that come with that X-Link badge, aren't they?
Yeah, but he gave me a potted one that was better, because those ones where you wire it in from the outside, vibration driving is rattling
really
it back.
shakes it
It's
loose.
shaking them back and forth, and even though you've got them like tightened with the screws,
Yeah.
it's not tight enough. The screws aren't doing it justice. How many people are coming up with you guys for the 9th for the ATCO thing?
I'm gonna try to get try to get 6.
That's gonna be an early morning, but you guys like early mornings anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll be there. I'll be leaving my house at like 7 because it starts at 9, but I want to get there by 8:30.
Yeah.
You know.
It's if those guys on Messenger don't wake you up.
Yeah, right. You're gonna have to come early too because if you're gonna get in line, you gotta get some MS 109.
I want to buy it before so I can buy like 30 gallons of it and run it all the way there so it's in the system.
Right. Yeah, try to plan on having it right at like under an eighth when you get there. You know, mileage wise, the less tanking the fuel, the less weight.
Yeah.
That's the sucky part is trying to plan that out during the week.
I plan on racing a Trackhawk for Pinks.
Who's that guy?
I'm not sure who would be dumber. Him risking a
How about
$100,000
Wilson?
vehicle
How about
or me
Wilson?
racing one. Yeah.
He's gonna be running like low
Better
tens.
give me a 5-car length head start.
Oh my God, that thing is beautiful. Livernois really did such a wonderful job with that.
Did they? Livernois just went into the.
There you go. Look, Demon Eyes just popped on.
Livernois.
They were just on.
Just set the new record for Trackhawk, I think.
Livernois did? I thought the racing group down in Puerto Rico did with a
I think
9.6.
Livernois just
Beat them?
I didn't read it, but I saw a post that Livernois just took the record.
There you go. The diode dynamic Demon Eyes.
Been on,
There's what?
but the wire got pulled off the.
Oh, I got.
Oh, all right. There you go.
I just disconnected the power from the terminal and stuff on it.
Oh, it's still stuck in limbo? Yeah, let them know that the box was powered off.
Yeah, I did.
Yours?
Do you have an update in the App Store?
Wait, yours updated already?
No,
Oh.
I updated on the App Store, but it's not updating on the actual app itself.
Yeah, I didn't do the update yet in the app store, so. Alright, so I went through a bunch of stuff and I'm back.
Still stuck? All right. Well, most importantly, while that, because that's going to have to be taken care of. Right. Well, he's going to have to fix that through the App Store. But the most important part is getting the. It's working.
Ooh, that's a pretty sight.
Look at that.
Well, I still had the mirror worked and the back worked, but I definitely felt like an a-hole. I'm getting ready to turn and someone's like waiting for me.
Not as big as an a-hole as this guy who traded it in like that.
Yeah, yeah, that guy's.
But I didn't even. Yeah. And I bought a $600 light that didn't work to have it ready to go. Remember, we were supposed to put it in before I decided to go with the. And this thing was a dud, $600 dud. But I mean, thanks to Anthony at Lighting Trends and MHF_SRT for hooking us up with the parts to get this working. That's great. He had basically had an old headlight sitting on a shelf. So anybody that needs any type of lighting for these vehicles or any Mopars or any vehicle in general, just go check out Anthony at lightingtrends.com and on Instagram. I can't think of his web store. You know what his web store is? Just go to MHF_SRT. It's short for Make Him Famous _SRT. His lighting store is the one that sent us that LED board for the turn signal. He texts you back?
Yeah. They asked me if we had it powered off for at least 5 seconds.
Yeah, you had that unplugged for a couple seconds, right? Did you put extra like silica packs or holes in this one, or is this one different than the last one? What? Or is it just a different seal?
So you want me to not do that? So it,
Right, because the other one was, and we wanted to see if that one would help with the
that's because
moisture.
that's because cut it with a Dremel,
Not the tool.
and then had to cut it open multiple times again.
Yeah, like 6 times.
This one should be fine. Actually, I might have. No, I didn't. Told me not to, so I didn't.
I think it's going to be fine. We'll find out.
I need to take off the OEM one, so if it is, just pop off the OEM ones and then
The caps in the back. Oh, here, what he's talking about is check this out, just in case. All right. See these?
like getting moisture just because there's obviously extra components in here. It's not in your OEM. There's little caps right here.
There's little caps back there.
See a little brown cap?
Yep.
You just pull it, but if there's a hole there, you pulled off too much. So it's just the cap. And then there's a little black piece that's inside of the cap, and it has like a little Gore-Tex patch on it. That part has to stay on, because it lets air come out through that Gore-Tex patch, but not water in.
I gotcha.
So if it does start, just pop those off.
So this one, the other headlight, I don't know, where's the other one? I can show you. Right behind me? All right, on this one, he's got extra vents. Where did you put them, on the side?
Nobody listen to what's Ron saying, because that's not why.
No, see, we pulled the caps off of here, and that's the patch you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's a little patch.
How many are there? 3 of them?
1, 2, 3. I think there's one more on the bottom. Oh yeah, just 3. But then I have the other ones.
And those are the same thing, oil patches?
That's what I've done with all the other ones. And the only difference between those and these is this is the first one I did, and I couldn't part with the drum.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well,
And I did yours.
he actually made the tool while we were doing it at the
I did
shop.
yours from the outside too. I didn't do your lens at first.
That was interesting.
That was very, very.
Like literally filing down the tool at the shop.
Right, because the first time I did his, I did it on the outside.
Yeah, that's
With the drum.
Yeah,
Well, this thing looks.
it looks a lot better.
This is look. See, these have been cut and resealed, and it almost looks factory. I mean, you can't. What's this stuff on top? Well, you know, on the
No, that's Permatex.
Permatex.
Everybody uses it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
All right, so I mean, I would like to see them on and working. I mean, I don't know why.
Once the app is updated,
Yeah, I'm waiting for that guy to get through.
but the headlight and everything else is all.
Try again, maybe. If that fails, they'll warranty it.
Oh, he thinks it might be the module.
Yeah, maybe on the. I don't know. I'll plug it again.
Yeah, that box is like literally right upside the passenger firewall, passenger side, like
On the inside,
on the inside.
behind the carpet.
Yep,
Pull the carpet out.
it's right there. And if you look up and to the right, you'll see the hole where it goes through the
If I get a
firewall.
new one, is that a direct swap, or do they have to be programmed?
So, no, they don't have to be programmed, but you're gonna have to. No, you just need a little like tiny flathead.
I do.
And watch flathead on those.
I have that stuff.
Yeah, and it's just those little, the terminal where you slide it in, you just screw the screw down, and that's what traps inside there. So you have to screw all those, just obviously check where they were on that one.
Yeah.
And then just make it the exact same spot. They won't mess it up.
Yeah, it's in a good spot because there's no weather back there. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, those have to be inside, because I ended up potting them and putting it outside, and it just
Yeah.
You had to be like, controller was here, you had to be like, they just.
and that's a good spot too for dash cam wiring.
So it's just better to do it inside the car.
If you need to run anything to the fuse box, the fuse tap something, like one dash cam or whatever, that's the perfect spot to go through.
What I own or should left me.
Yeah, I should have. He's a dick. hopefully we gotta hurry up and hit 10,000, and Blackview will send me some more. 10,000 subscribers, and we'll get a couple more dash cams to give away.
Almost at 10?
We're at 73 something. At 10,000, Blackview will send us a couple more for the next milestone. Or when they get another one out, they usually send me one when the next model is out to test and review. But they haven't had anything drop that I haven't tested already.
Say he's gonna warranty this, but this thing's pretty old now.
The Blue Ghost module?
Over a year. Unless he,
I mean, he's thick.
It's definitely over a year, but oh yeah, he'll hook it up. If he's telling you he's
the same thing.
it's still doing the same thing, yeah, it's got to be the module, the box.
Hey, stop. I'm gonna grab my tester, and I'll just grab a different harness. We'll test out the tester.
Oh, what the lights?
Yeah, just to make sure.
You have what that? You have that? Will it plug into that Army box?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You ever see that? It's got an ammo can that has been modified to be like a power station.
Yeah, I got you. Nice.
Yeah, I think it's over here. Matter of fact, let me take a look. There it is. That's actually pretty wicked. All right.
Oh, yeah.
That right there that he's pulling down is an old M60 ammo can. That's been converted into a power box. Who did this for you, Bri?
I can't remember his name. I mean, he makes it fun. He does like different like styles of it. Like he added these for me, so when I do like HID kits, they plug right in.
Everything just plugs right in.
To the projectors.
Yeah, that's really cool. I got like a couple ammo cans sitting at home. 60, 50, 553, etc.
Portable test bench.
The most important part is the turn signal's back.
Oh, yeah.
That's one side at a time.
It's just stuck on red now.
I can turn it.
Oh, he can change it to any color. It can go through. It just looks angry.
Just giving it like 5 minutes to see if this thing.
Is that what he said to do? Give it time?
No, I'm just doing it on my own.
Oh. Ah, there you go. Look in the, let me get a nice shot of this. This is the, what we're talking about. Wow. Did you put in brighter lights? Or is this still just the Flow Series from Anthony at Lighting Trends? So these are the Flow Series DRLs from Lighting Trends. And they're synced with the fuel rail covers. So whatever you have on your headlights going on for a car show, and also synced to the SRT, the illuminated SRT badge that's on the front. So basically everything is synced together. Oh, that's you changing all the... I forgot how bright those things were.
Yeah, they were brutal.
Very bright. And watch your connections on the bottom there, crossing.
Alright, okay.
There you go.
Alright, so as soon as he gets that working, should be good. First time getting one of each other.
Yeah, all the lights are good to go.
Oh, good.
Did you all have that tank?
Time to put it back together.
I asked. No offense.
How much are those ghost models?
I think the light, new light is 65 or 70.
Yeah, I got
Then the normal one which you have is like 1 something.
You on his website now?
you. Nah, not yet. Still waiting for him to confirmation.
So basically, when he updated it, that's when it stopped.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's the update
Yeah, 'cause
that's frozen. I don't think it's the. I bet you it's not the box because it was just working at the thing at the show, at the
it
car meet,
It worked at when we met.
at KOP, at the King of Prussia place.
Yeah, it did work then.
So as soon as he went to
it was in
update
the
the
mix
software,
units.
yeah. So it was the software update that's. I don't know if it's coincidence. The software update just froze it.
I'm definitely gonna have to trade Angel Weekends.
Anyhow,
You're gonna have to what?
Trade Angel Weekends.
Yeah. Just swap this weekend, get them this weekend too. Like I'm getting them 2 weekends in a row. So.
what about that stool? You need that little red stool?
It's like something looks really weird. It's in the front piece. I don't know.
The front piece? Oh, the plastic bracket that goes on it, right?
also the actual sprayer part.
I thought that was already on there. Oh, you have to take it out off the older one.
Well, I put that one on there because it was on my desk, but I don't know where the actual piece is.
The,
Should be fine.
they don't come with the front attached?
Guess not.
Huh. That's unusual. So that's another thing that the headlight didn't come with.
Wonder if it.
Where the washer is and that
Yeah.
piece in front.
It would actually make sense, because maybe coming from some guys that if they're putting it on a 12 or 13, they don't have the windshield washer capability.
I guess.
So he's figuring if someone's gonna do an update on the lights, they're just gonna put in those blocking plates
Yeah.
towards the fillers.
Yeah, it didn't say on the eBay auction if, you know, it just said complete assembly, complete headlight. It said 100% working, which we know now is complete BS.
You should sell it on there and say the same.
Well, no, that's that's on there right now. That's the new one because it's in better condition. That's the one from the auction. That was just a pretty shitty thing to do, to sell it like that. I'll make sure when I go back and look at what seller it was.
Give him a little knock on the rating.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, that's just deception. 100% working, not working.
Yeah.
You know, you spend that much money. I mean, I could have sent it back, but it was just easier to fix. Remember, there's going to be a missing one on the passenger side because the dealership busted a bolt. Shitty dealership work. They break the bolt and then they leave it in there on purpose. Yeah, that was messed up. Exactly, Frank. They broke. I had this headlight replaced under warranty, and they busted the bolt, which I have no idea how they did that. And then what they did was they put the broken bolt back in place. And then the first time Brian ever took the bumper off to take the headlights out to modify them, it fell right out. How the hell did they break the bolt? That's what I'm trying to wonder. Must have been so torqued, yeah. Looking good. Ready to put it back on? All right, they're getting ready to hang the bumper back up. Let me get out of the way. There's the old headlight. Hey, you know what? At least you got a good working ballast out of that washer, everything. So you still got some good parts, though. Some good parts in there.
I'm gonna see if I can take it to them on Thursday and get the rest of it deleted.
Yeah, imagine you do that. It's quick. And their price. Pretty busy and stuff. Everyone's thinking.
They said they did fucking screen. Is there a repair shop too?
Yeah, but they have.
Remember, one side's got 3, right?
So that exhaust side. Don't fall it.
Take the rest of it. When they-
Dielectric grease.
Yeah,
I don't know why you didn't do it in the first place.
it's fine. More murder.
Now I gotta take them before you take yours.
And
Oh, man, you know what does inspection.
I get free inspection.
Wow, that's straight up passes on the machines.
Doesn't,
Cause you still have your,
cause it's that idle.
still have your Cadillac for.
which side did we forget that one time? Because one had 2, one had 3. For the DRLs, remember?
Oh, it has
That
three.
side?
Yeah.
Yeah, one side when you're reconnecting, just remember people, one side has 3 connections, the other side has 2, and the third connection over there is actually for your bumper DRLs.
Oh, for that, yeah, probably. It's got so many other splitters and stuff.
Oh, that's cool, that. I don't know if you're on the second, but.
So, he looked at my truck, after I got it, pretty quick,
And that thing looks really good under there.
look at it, it's due. There you go. And the lady that was just, I guess the owner, new owner, she was like, you know, I'm gonna do that, but I'm not wasting my time. You have to charge If pass or fail. You pass the thing for the sticker, not for the time. Yeah, let's get that in five.
Yeah, your phone's still trying to update this thing. You just want that screen off? Battery's gonna die.
Put this stuff in for right now.
What do you need? Got it. That's pretty much it. Everything's almost back on. All right, Frank, have a good one. I'm going to shut this down in a second. The bumper's back on. The headlight's fixed. Brian here at Elite Custom Lighting. Basically, here's the old headlight. It had a burned out turn signal board. So we got an extra part from Anthony at Lighting Trends and MHF_SRT on Instagram. They sent him the turn signal board and then the headlight that we had purchased off of eBay for $600 that was bad. That's the one over there on the passenger side. He took it apart, put all the new parts in, and that's it. Little swap. So it doesn't usually take this long, but when you have a lot of custom wiring, taking a bumper off is about 20 minutes. Putting it back on is about the same, with all the little bolts and the little push pins and stuff, etc. But you know, when you have like a job like that where you got to put the headlight back in, swapping a headlight, if it's stock, it's going to take you less time. You're just taking one out, plugging it back in, and you're good to go. So that's it. Gonna get out of here in a minute, and when we go live again, making some roll racing in again on the way out of here.